Hello everyone, our lesson is on reported speech and this is part 8. Please watch parts 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 before you watch part 8 and try to watch all the parts in order. So, our question for the lesson is, can you explain to us some examples about how we use reported speech? Yes, I can. So yes, I can. It's my pleasure. I can, explain to you. Just very quickly, I said in part 1 and part 2 we have to make 8 grammatical changes in reported speech. This lesson again I'm going to repeat and give you examples. Alan says, I work in a college. Alan said that he worked in a college. Or I can say Alan said that he works in a college. Now that between brackets, it means I can use it or I can delete it. If you use that, this means it is formal English. If you don't use that, it means this is informal English. I change I into he, so I change the pronoun I into the pronoun he. Work is present, I change it into past, so I change the tense, the present tense into the past tense. If Alan still works at the college, I do not change the tense. So here, Alan said he works in a college. So I don't change the tense. Here is present and here is present. I don't change it if Alan still works at the college. If Alan stopped working at the college, I have to say worked. So note, in the second sentence, it is possible to use the present tense because what Alan said is still true. Or, as I said, Alan still works at the college. I am working on marking exam paper. This is what Ahmed said. I told my wife that I was working on marking exam paper. So, here, Ahmed says this sentence and Ahmed is doing the reporting. Ahmed is doing the reporting. It's not somebody else who is doing the reporting. Ahmed said the sentence and Ahmed is doing the reporting. Because of this, I don't change I. So this is I and this is I don't change it. I'm working, I can change it into was working. So I'm working is a present continuous. I change it into past continuous. Because I said before in my videos before, all the time, or most of the time, if it is present we make it past, if it's past we make it past perfect, we go back in time. Note, we do not change the pronoun I because I am doing the reporting rather than another person. Margaret says this is my car. Margaret said that was her car. So this, I change this into that. I change my into her. This means you are not standing in the front of Margaret's car while you are doing the reporting. So when you change this into that, this means you are not standing in the front of Margaret's house. But if you keep this, can you see this? And this one is this, so I don't change this. I leave it as it is. Maybe if I put arrows for you, you can, let me just do it for you quickly. You can see this, so I can insert shapes, insert shapes, insert this one here. So I can put like this can put it here, or maybe I cut this one. I don't like it. I think it's better to take it again from here like this, and then this here I change it into that, and this one I don't change it, as you can see. Sorry about this, but this is better for you. So this I change it into that. Here this I leave it as it is. Why do I change this into that? Because I am not standing in the front of Margaret's house or car, if you want. Here this I leave it as it is because I am standing in the front of Margaret's car. Of course I said house because you can say this is my car, you can say this is my house, no problem, but the sentence is this is my car. So I change this into that because I am not standing in the front of Margaret's car. But here this I don't change it because I am doing the reporting in the front of Margaret's car. And this means we don't change this into that all the time. We don't change this into that all the time. It depends on the situation. Again, another example. Basim said, I am going to do the shopping today. Basim said that he's going to do the shopping today. So here we have today, and here we have today. I don't change it. Why? Because this means you are doing the reporting on the same day which Basim said the sentence. So Basim said the sentence on Monday. I do the reporting on Monday, so I don't change today. But if Basim said the sentence on Monday and I do the reporting on Tuesday, so I change today into that day. I repeat, I don't change today in this sentence because Basim is going to do the shopping on the same day. Another sentence, Basim, I'm going to do the shopping today. Basim said that he is going to do the shopping that day. This means you are doing the reporting the next day. And this is what I said. So here again, I can show you again if you want. Sorry about this. Maybe if we insert here, go to insert, maybe this is something for you can learn. So here, today, I leave it as today. But here, today, I change it into that day, as you can see. So here, today, I leave it today because I am doing the reporting on the same day. Here, today, I change it into that day because I'm doing the reporting the next day. Note, when we change direct speech into indirect speech or reported speech, you have to think about meaning all the time. And as I said before, we make 8 grammatical changes in the reported speech most of the time. 95% we make these changes. Note, we very often, which means most of the time, make the following changes to the direct speech. So, use I, you, he, she, it, we, they said. So we can say I said, you said, he said, they said. Number 2, use that. And as I said, if you use that in reported speech, the sentence is formal. If you don't use that in reported speech, the sentence is informal. So in formal English, we say he said that he, but in informal English, we say he said he. He said he is informal. He said that he is formal. Because formal English is complete. We have to use complete sentences all the time. We delete speech marks all the time. We change pronouns most of the time. We change tense most of the time. We change possessive adjectives again most of the time. We change time expressions most of the time. We change place expressions most of the time. So as you can see, number 1 is always. Number 3 is always. Number 2 is optional. You can use that or you can delete that, but the other numbers are most of the time. So we have got, as you can see, we have got number 4 most of the time, number 4, number 5, number 6, number 7, and number 8. These changes, take place or happen most of the time, 95%, as I said. So if you look at this one here, Pars is a man. He said, I will bring my son here today. Pars said that. This is that between brackets. You can leave it if it is formal English. You can delete it if it is informal English. I is a pronoun. I change it into he. So I change pronouns. Will bring is tense. I change it into would bring. I change my, which is possessive adjective, into his. I can change today, which is time, into that day. So I change today into that day. I change time. I change here, which is about place. I change it into there. So in this sentence, I used said, number 1. I use that 2. I change pronoun 3. I change verb 4. I change possessive adjective 5. I change place 6. Place expression. I change time expression 7. And I delete speech marks. Before we have speech marks. After today we have speech marks. I delete the speech marks in this sentence. So in this sentence I do 8 things to do the reported speech or the indirect speech, sorry. So I repeat, in this sentence I made 8 grammatical changes. Number 1, I use said. Number 2, I use that. Number 3, I deleted speech marks, this one and this one, I deleted them. Number 3, I changed I as a pronoun into he. I changed will bring as a verb into would bring. I changed my as a possessive adjective into his. I changed here as a place expression into there, and I changed today as a time expression into that day. Please watch the video again and again and again, and try to watch all the parts from 1 until 8, and I hope you will understand how to use the reported speech. And I put here in front of you like some information about how to do more practice on reported speech on the internet. So this is the end of the video. I hope you liked it. I hope you try to repeat it and watch it again and again. And if you liked it, please click on subscribe so you can watch more and more videos on my channel. Thank you for watching. Thank you.